Advantage, because people empower factories.
Hi, my name is Brainy. This is my plant. Like other food and beverage plants, it has not apparently changed so much over the last few years, but there's a big difference. Some years ago, we installed Bottling Team, a plant-wide management system designed for bottling and packaging operations. Why? Well, the world has changed. Have you realized how many different products and formats are on the supermarket shelves today? And my plant is very much the same. It was designed to produce few products, not a lot of different flavors, shapes, colors, containers, bundles, promotions, labels. And all this variety will continue growing. On the other side, margins are reducing. We really needed to improve our performance. But the truth was that with more SKUs, we were losing efficiency, rising our cost per case, and failing on deliveries. We were very confused. We were trying harder and harder, and it seemed that things went downhill. We lacked completely of information. We didn't know if we needed to invest in new machines or just revamp the existing ones, if it was worth it to produce a short run of a new product or not. Why we were losing performance over the years, why we never reached the performance the machine builder told us, why one shift is better than the other. No one had the confidence when deciding, because no one had a clue. We lack of reliable key information we could trust in. We used to trust on manual recording. You know, pen and paper operators just write down stops, issues, and production numbers in paper forms, and then we add up all this data in data sheets. But we knew that all this paperwork was very inaccurate, and often too out of time to be useful. Any attempt to use it brings long and sometimes bitter discussions among us. Oh boy, maintenance and production guys love to fight, and they did, claiming that information was biased. We spent our time discussing about data instead of trying to solve problems and improving. And we felt that too much was happening below our radar. We realized that we need to integrate people with machinery and processes. And the way to do it was with information. So we deployed Bottling Team. Bottling Team is a plant-wide management system. A plant-wide management system creates an operation environment where people know what to do and how it's performing. We knew that the people is key and the only way to deal with these continuous changes. We need to commit them, and for that, we need to get them reliable, useful, and timely information. So we realized that we needed a real product, not a tailored project. We chose Bottling Team because it was a finished product with years of experience and many hundreds of installations in companies like us in many countries. It has all a food and beverage plant needs to improve. A solid product with plenty of improvement-oriented features, fast and no-hassle deployment, complete system maintenance methodologies that rely on systems to ensure you get and maintain the maximum output from your plant, and, the most important, they know that involving the people into the process is key to being successful. Bottling Team. Speak our language. Talk our talk. You know, we see bottlenecks, speed, cases, and lines. We see shift, production orders, promotions, dates. All the key performance indicators and other tools are designed with bottling and packaging operations in mind. It's obvious that there's a deep understanding of how this business works. Ad Braintage has today the experience of more than 600 food and beverage lines, and there will be more than 2,000 lines in 2 years. With so many lines, Advantage can benchmark us against what's normal and help us to see where we must look for improvement. To do so, you need a rock-solid data collection. Enrich and build key and meaningful information and distribute it in a timely manner to all the levels in the plant. And these guys have designed some hardware stuff for data collection and to distributing it in real time to our people in the plant that really work. It can only be achieved by a specific product for the food and beverage industry. Well, only if you know how the industry works, you can effectively help solving its problems. And because they're experienced in our sector, they even have developed some very cool improvement tools. Advantage has some powerful and unique tools like the AVC, Advantage V-Chart, that actively guides you to increase your OPP, overall plant performance indicator. Oh, and a very useful real-time line balance tool and a continuous improvement process. You know, every customer for the last years have had ideas and needs that are embedded in Bottling Team, so we got all this advantage immediately. But the big surprise came with the deployment of the system. Few weeks, no hassle, no long meetings, no computer blah blah. They do their job and the Bottling Team was up and running. They train us and show us how to get profit. Remember, it's a product. As a product, it's easy to upgrade and maintain. It works for any kind of line or machine builder and has been really easy to expand to other lines or plants. They don't mess around our PLCs and machines. And they give a service program with upgrades of the licenses and so on, and they improve Bottling Team every 3 months. Of course, it has to be easy to use. Remember? People are more important than machines. Bottling Team works for us and not the opposite. Our operators needed some minutes to understand how to report their activities, and because they stopped to record manually, they were more than happy to do it. So, what are the results of having a high-performance plant? We effectively cut cost per case, put more cases in the warehouse at the end of the shift, manage of a growing number of SKUs easily. As other customers of Advantage, we got, depending on the line, something between 10 and 20% of efficiency improvement in few months. What we realized during these years using Bottling Team is that people are key when it comes to plant performance. Fast change increases the management complexity of our plant. They impact our performance, and most of the reasons remain below the radar. We cannot rely on pen and paper. We need a plant-wide management system that integrates the people, the processes, and the machinery. The solution can only be a whole product, fast and no hassle to deploy, easy to maintain, and involving people in getting and sustaining real output. It's not magic. It's all about experience. 600 lines of experience, to be precise. We need a specific solution for our industry, improvement-oriented and easy to grow. This is the only path to the high-performance plant. You are not alone in the world anymore. Welcome to a club that grows every day. Welcome to the club of high-performance plants, because this industry needs performance, because people empower factories.